My name is Jamie Bond. I'm the co-chair for the EMDI working group. The focus of the EMDI working group is to identify opportunities to improve efficiency and effectiveness of the enterprise.
My name is Scott Handy. I'm the Deputy Director for the Stockpile Modernization Portfolio with NNSA. So our focus really, both with the labs, plants, and sites and NNSA, is to try to do things better, faster, maybe even cheaper.
What EMDI is about is really looking at ourselves and what we can do outside the physical realms to make us go a bit faster and be a bit more effective.
It's an opportunity for us to look at our processes and remove the bureaucracy that we have embedded in those processes.
It's exciting to be able to join with colleagues from across the enterprise working on those similar visions, similar goals.
So right now we have a chance to really engage across the enterprise and figure out what's getting in the way and how do we really make those barriers go away.
This is a culture change more than anything. It's not just about the specific mechanics of what we're able to change. That's really important, but it's really about how we change the way we think about our roles and how we work together to deliver capability.
Given the work that we've got going on at the sites these days and the bow wave of work coming down the future, it was very important to realize that we needed to do things different.
So one of the biggest focus areas for EMDI is really around the concept of shared fate. We have to collaborate among the sites to really achieve the end results.
It's really an opportunity to take what was incremental changes that we were doing before and putting that into a larger initiative.
We need to do what we can to be a bit faster, to respond a bit more to a world that's changing at a different pace than it had, maybe the past few decades.
The working group has been meeting now for several months. We've binned our progress into what I would call quick wins, some roles and responsibility changes.
Those wins will get bigger and bigger, and ultimately we'll deliver on our mission smarter, better, faster, and hopefully cheaper.
And then also look at some, I'll call it stickier problems that'll take a little bit longer to fix.
We have built this great culture of trust and transparency amongst ourselves. We're not trying to do what's best for any of our particular sites or organizations. We're trying to do what's best for the enterprise and for our mission.
We don't have the luxury of making changes for some future program. We really have to jump on moving trains.
I really think the secret sauce of the activity is the collaboration among the sites. And for me, the biggest opportunity for EMDI is really the cross-communication among the various labs, plants, and sites and NNSA.
And what this initiative was from the administrator on down, go make bigger, broader changes and bring them in faster.
Now we're looking really for the more lasting impacts.
We're working with the rest of the labs, plants, and sites on digital engineering, focused on digital thread, increasing our capabilities around systems integration and other capabilities that help us work more effectively.
We're starting to look at a variety of different activities that are looking well beyond the current fiscal year. How do we act differently? How do we perform differently? What can we do differently? And I think there's a great appetite to change.
With some of our other initiatives like earned value management, we actually have chartered subgroups to our working group. So you end up then taking other people and tapping into other talent.
I'm excited about the EMDI work on product realization process refinement. At the end of the day, we have to have both qualified designs and we have to be able to have manufacturable designs that we have taken to rate production.
We're doing things to try and change requirements to make things easier for product realization. But in that very process, we're figuring out the barriers that we have on how to actually facilitate change. I think it's a pilot within a pilot within a pilot.
So the solutions are dependent on all of us. The amazing individuals that we have around the enterprise are going to generate the solutions that are really going to help us move the needle.
A lasting impact of the EMDI will be the harder conversations, and now we just need to ramp up the difficulty of those conversations.
We want to ensure that we're taking a smart risk-based approach to maximize our potential to improve our overall processes.
We can't boil the ocean, so there are things that we just can't pick right now, and I think we got to look for those wins, celebrate those successes, and keep moving as we go forward.
EMDI is just the beginning. Since it is a culture change and a shift in the way we think, it really opens the doors to a lot of new possibilities. So it's about us kind of recognizing where we can work together and find new opportunities to be more efficient.
I think the one thing that people need to know is that their opinion matters. They need to put their hand up and say, hey, this works really well, I like this, I can do things better, faster. And that's both on the federal side as well as the labs, plants, and sites side.
We have to find the right opportunities for everyone to contribute and identify the areas where we know we need to change and get better in the future.